Hi friends, welcome back to Parnika tutorials. In this video, I want to discuss about views in SQL, like what is a view, how to create a view, how to insert the tuples in a view, how to delete the tuples from the view, how to drop the view. All these concepts I will discuss in detail for you. So I sincerely request everyone to watch the complete video for better understanding. First, let me define what is a view. View in SQL are kind of virtual table. Why I am calling it as a virtual table? Let's consider a simple example. You have a student table. In that student table, you have student's parents' phone number and his relatives' numbers and his address, location, all these things. Now, to the employee who is working under you, you don't want to give that sensitive information to him. Instead of giving the entire student table data to him, you will create a view on the student table on which columns he need to work. You will use that and you create a view, and then you will ask him to work on that view, so that what are the sensitive information is there in the student table he cannot look at. So I can say views in SQL are kind of virtual tables. A view also has rows and columns as they are in real table in the database. So a view also will have attributes, or I can say columns, and also it has a tuples, same as the table in the database. We can create a view by selecting the columns from one or more tables already present in the table. That is what I am saying for you. You have a student table. In that student table, you want the employee to see only few attributes information. Then you will create a view on the student table by providing those attributes. Then your employee can look at those attribute information and he can work it. A view can either have all the rows of a table or specified rows based on a certain condition. Like when we are creating a view, we are specifying what are the columns should be there from the table. Similarly, instead of giving all the rows, you want to give only few rows. Like in the students table, you want to give him only the students of third year. Then what you will do? You will create a view and there you will provide a condition, the students who are studying third year. Then those tuples only will be there in the view. So we can select the columns and also the rows when we are creating a view. Now let me discuss how can you create the view. The syntax for creating the view is, as I discussed earlier, we can create a view by selecting the columns from one or more tables present in the table. Now, one or more tables. So first what I will do, I will discuss how can you create a view from one table. Then I will discuss how can you create a view from multiple tables. So if you want to create a view from a single table, then you need to provide as create view. Then you need to provide the view name as select. What are the columns you want to provide? You will provide here column names you will provide, or you can provide a column name. Either it can be a single column or multiple columns from table name. Whatever the column names you are providing, those column names should be there in this table name, and then you can provide a condition. So the tuples which are satisfying this condition, those tuples only will be there in the view. Now let me discuss with a simple example. I have written create view. Let me give the view name as view underscore 1 as, let me write select emp number, e name, comma job, comma sal from emp table where job greater than 1500. Then you are creating a view called view underscore 1. From which table? From the EMP table. What are the attributes you are providing? EMP number, ename, job, comma, SAL. And what are the tuples you are allowing? The tuples where not the job here. I'm really sorry, because job will not be greater than 1500. The salary, where salary greater than 1500. So the employees whose salary is greater than 1500, those tuples will be stored in this view underscore 1. Now let me discuss these things practically using SQL plus. Now, as I said earlier, if you want to create a view, let me write view underscore 1. This is the view name. As let me write select EMP number, ename, comma, job, comma, SAL from EMP where SAL greater than 1500. Let me end with semicolon. Now you can see we are getting an error at line number 1. What is that error? Insufficient privileges, means you don't have a right or permission to create a view on the tables. Then how can you provide the permission? Now let me discuss that one. Okay, lot of people will get this error, so let me discuss that one. If you want to provide the permission to create the view, then you can write connect system, and whatever the password you have given, that password you need to provide here. Some people will give the password as admin. However, I have provided as tiger. So let me end with semicolon. This is the first command I need to give, and then I need to provide the permission to create the views. So I will write grant create view to the user called Scott. Let me end with semicolon. So you are providing the permission to create the views to the which user? To the user called Scott. Then you will write connect Scott, and then you need to provide the password. End with the semicolon. Okay, so if you use these commands, after that you can create the view successfully. Look at here, let me execute these things in SQL plus. First I will write connect system, whatever the password is there. Okay, I have provided the password as tiger, so let me end with semicolon. Now it is been connected. Now you need to grant the permission to create the view to the user called Scott. Let me end with semicolon. Grant has been succeeded. Then you need to connect to the user called Scott, and then you need to provide the password as tiger. Okay, now it has been connected. Now let me write the statement to create the view. So create view underscore 1 as select EMP number, comma, ename, comma, job, comma, SAL from EMP where SAL should be greater than 1500. Now the view has been successfully created. If you want to look at the description of the view, let me provide this one. See, you can able to see the description of the view called view underscore 1. Now remember one important point. Whatever the column names you are providing, all the column names should be there in this table whatever you have provided. If not, then it will give an error. So you need to look at the description of the EMP table. So you have EMP number, ename, job, MGR, hire date, SAL, COOM, department number. This is your main table. Then you have created a logic table called view, which is view underscore 1. How many attributes are there? Only 4 attributes are there. Now if you want to see the information which is there in the view underscore 1, then how to write? Select star from view underscore 1 end with semicolon. Now these are the employees whose salary is greater than 1500. Now you can see Alan salary 1600, John salary 2975, Blake salary 2850. All the employees salary is greater than 1500. If you want to look at the information which is there in the table called EMP, there are 14 rows are there. Okay, you have several employees and let me provide the line size. Set line size to 100. Now let me write select star from EMP table, end with semicolon. So you have 14 rows. Out of this 14 rows, the employees whose salary is greater than 1500 are only there in this view called view underscore 1, end with semicolon. So you have the 7 rows. How many attributes are there in the table called EMP? Totally you have 8 are there, but in the view underscore 1 only you have the 4 attributes. I hope it is clear for you how to create a view, okay, how to look at the description of the view, how to display the content which is available in the view. Now if you want to delete the information from the view, suppose let's take that I want to remove the employee called Alan based on his EMP number, which is 7499. So I will write delete from view underscore 1, and then I need to write the condition where what is the condition? EMP number is equal to 7499. Let me end with the semicolon. One row has been successfully deleted. If I look at the data which is there in the view underscore 1, now you can see only 6 rows are there. Now I have a doubt whether whatever the row you have removed from the view, is this update will be done on the table or not? Meaning is that the employee information called 7499, whose name is Ellen, has been removed from the EMP table or not? We will look at. Let me write select star from EMP, end with semicolon. Now only 13 rows are there. Okay, 7499 employee Ellen is not there. So whatever the changes you are doing on the view, those changes will be done even on the table called EMP. From which table you have created the view, on the table also these changes will be updated. If you want to drop or delete the all the rows from the view, then you can write delete from view underscore name. I will not provide any condition. Then what is the problem? Oh, view name I need to provide, right? So delete from, what is our view name? View underscore 1. Now 6 rows have been deleted. Now if I look at the data which is available in the view underscore 1, there is no data. Now can I insert the values into the view underscore 1? Yes, you can do. What is the syntax? Same way as how you are inserting into the table. Insert into view underscore 1. Okay, because that is the view name. Okay, insert into the view name values, and let me provide the information. EMP number, let me enter as 9000. EMP name, let me enter as Jagadish. His job, let me write professor, and his salary, let me enter 1900, and let me end with the semicolon. Now one row has been created. If you want to look at the data which is there in the view called view underscore 1, then I will write select star from view underscore 1. Now you have one row in the view called view underscore 1. Now whatever the row I have inserted in the view underscore 1, is it will be there in the main table called EMP. Verify it. Select star from EMP. Let me end with a semicolon. Now you can see EMP number, employee number is 9000, employee name is Jagadish, job is professor. We did not provide the MGR, hire date, and salary is 1900. Okay, whenever you are inserting any information into the view, the remaining attributes like MGR, hire date, hope they does not have any constraint called not null. If there is a not null constraint, then obviously it will not allow, because whatever the information you are inserting into the view underscore 1, that information is also inserting into the table called emp. And now let me discuss how to drop a view. To drop a view, you need to write drop view, and then you need to provide the view name. What is the view name I want to provide? View underscore 1. So now the view has been successfully dropped. If you want to look at the information which is there in the view underscore 1, now there is no table or view does not exist. That is what the error it is giving. So you can create a view, you can insert the values into the view, you can delete the values, means the rows from the view, and also you can drop the view, and even you can update the view also. We will verify that one. So what I will do, I will create another view from multiple tables this time. Okay, we already created a view from a single table. Now we will discuss how can we create a view from multiple tables. So I will write create view, view name, whatever the view name you want to provide, you can provide as select. What are the attributes or what are the columns you want to provide, you can provide column name or names from the table 1 comma table 2, where you can apply the condition, whatever the condition you want to apply. So what you are actually doing, you are creating a view called view underscore name from table 1 and also from the table 2. Let me discuss with a simple example. Let's consider that I have emp table and department number department table. Now I want to create a view from these two tables. Then I will write create view, view name. Let me give the view name as view underscore 2 as select e name comma job comma SAL comma D name comma LOC from emp comma department, where emp dot department number is equal to DEPT dot department number, end with semicolon. This concept we have discussed in equijoin. Okay, this entire one. So what it will do, it will display the, suppose if I simply write only the select statement, this part only, it will display the employee name, job, salary, department name, and also the location. Let me provide here comma LOC from the emp table and the department table, where the condition is emp dot department number, means in the emp table the department number should be equal to the department number in the department table. Okay, now what I am doing, I am creating a view. So I will write create view, view name as view underscore 2 as select what are the attributes you want to provide, you will provide from what are the tables, and you will provide the condition. Let me do this one in SQL plus. I will write create view name as view underscore 2 as select e name comma job comma SAL comma D name comma LOC from emp comma department, where emp dot department number is equal to DEPT dot department number, end with semicolon. Now you can see the view has been successfully created. If you want to look at the description of this view called DESC view underscore 2, then you can see we have the attributes called e name, job, SAL, D name comma LOC, and their data type is varchar2 of size 10, varchar2 of size 9, number 7 comma 2, varchar2 14, varchar2 13. So whatever the data type is there for the e name from the tables which are there from the emp table and department table, that information will be there in the view also. What will be the information available in the view called view underscore 2? Let me write it select star from view name is what? View underscore 2. Let me end with semicolon. Now 7 rows are selected. Employee name is Smith, job is clerk, salary is 800, department name is research, location is Dallas. Similarly, what? Salesman 1250, sales Chicago. So these are the information is available in the view called view underscore 2. Now I want to create a view by giving a column which is not available in the table. Then what will happen? We can verify. So first I will display what are the existing tables in your database. So I can write select star from tab. Then you can see these are the tables are there. Now look at the description of the table called parent. Let me end with a semicolon. There are two attributes called EID and ename. Then I will write create view name. Let me give it as view underscore 3 as select. I will give EID comma DID from parent, end with semicolon. We can see an error called invalid identifier because the DID attribute is not there in the table called parent table. So that's why you are not able to create the view called view underscore view. So what are the column names you are providing? Those column names should be there in the table from which table you are creating the view. Now I want to discuss one more concept for you. As I said earlier, we want to update a value which is there in the view. So first I will display the information which is available in the view called view underscore 2. Let me end with view name I have provided wrong. Select star from view underscore 2. Let me end with semicolon. You have the employee name as Smith. I want to update his name as Jagadish. Okay, his job is clerk, salary is 800, department name is research, and location is Dallas. So I will write update. What is the view name? View underscore 2. Set column name is what? ename is equal to, I will write value as Jagadish. And then I need to provide where. I will write location is equal to Dallas. Then lot of people are there, which is a unique one. Clerk, multiple peoples are there. A salary is 800, okay, for Smith. Then I will write where salary is equal to SAL is equal to 800. Let me end with semicolon. One row has been updated. If you look at the information which is there in the view underscore 2, then you can write select star from view underscore 2. Earlier employee name was Smith. Now the employee name is Jagadish. The remaining information is same. Clerk, here also clerk. Salary is 800. Department name is research. Location is Dallas. So this is the way you can update the information which is available in the view. What are the things we can do on the table? All these things you can do on the views also, like inserting the rows, deleting the rows, updating the rows, all these things. You can drop the view also. We have discussed how to give a permission to create the view. Now after your task you want to revoke the permissions, then you can write connect system and you need to provide the password. Let me provide my password as tiger, and then here I need to write revoke create view from. This time you need to provide from. The username is Scott. Then you need to write connect Scott and his password is tiger. Let me end with semicolon. So this is the way you can remove the permission to create the view. Now let me do this one using SQL plus. I will write connect system and the password is tiger. Let me end with semicolon. Now it has been connected. Then I need to write revoke create view from Scott, end with the semicolon. Revoke succeed. Now you need to connect to the user called Scott by providing the username as Scott and password as tiger. Now it has been connected. Now let me create a view. create view underscore 21 as select eid from parent table. Let me end with semicolon. Now you can see insufficient privileges. So you have revoked the permission of creating the views from the user called Scott. So all the concepts whatever I have discussed with respect to the view, I hope it is clear for you. If you still have any doubts related to this concept, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts as early as possible. Thank you for watching the complete video. Have a nice day.